The entire world is trillions of dollars in debt. But if every country owes money, who are we paying? Are we paying space aliens? No. The answer is much more nuanced. To understand it, we need to look at what debt actually is: someone else's asset. Imagine a simple world where there are only three friends. Alex lends Ben $100, Ben lends Chris 100, and Chris lends Alex 100. Who is in debt? All three, each owes someone else, forming a perfect economic circle. The global economy works similarly. When the government needs cash, it sells treasury bonds. Buying a bond means I give the government money today, and they promise to pay me back later with interest. The buyers can be ordinary citizens, pension funds, banks, or even foreign governments. So when people say the United States owes $36 trillion, it does not mean America borrowed from one person. It means millions of investors own their bonds. Imagine you buy a treasury bond for $10,000. The government now owes you. To you, that bond is an investment. To the government, it's debt. Same piece of paper, different perspectives. Countries lend to each other constantly. For example, Japanese pension funds buy U.S. Treasury bonds. America receives the cash, promises to repay later, and now America owes Japan. Meanwhile, the U.S. buys products from Germany. Germany earns dollars and invests them right back into American bonds. China exports massive amounts of electronics, earning trillions of U.S. dollars. Instead of keeping that cash sitting uselessly under a mattress, China also buys U.S. Treasury bonds. Notice a pattern here? Everyone is constantly lending to everyone else. But wait, why don't governments simply print money to pay it all off? Because printing money creates massive inflation. Imagine a town with only one bakery containing 100 loaves of bread and a total of $100 in the whole economy. Tomorrow, the government prints another $100. Now there's $200 chasing the exact same 100 loaves. People compete for the bread and the price jumps to $2. Nobody became richer. The money just lost half its value. This happened in Germany in 1923. Prices rose so fast that people literally pushed wheelbarrows full of cash down the street just to buy basic groceries. In Zimbabwe in 2008, inflation hit billions of percent. Everyone was technically a billionaire, but they couldn't even afford lunch. So why borrow money instead of just taxing citizens for everything right now? Because building massive infrastructure costs billions immediately. Massive tax hikes would crush everyday citizens instantly. Instead, the government borrows today, builds the infrastructure now, and repays it gradually over decades as the economy grows. So, is debt always inherently bad? Not necessarily. Think of a young couple taking out a mortgage to buy a home. Why do countries borrow forever? Because when old debt matures, they simply issue new bonds to pay off the old ones. It's called rolling over debt. Japan has massive debt but stays safe because its own citizens trust it. Greece crashed in 2010 because international lenders completely lost confidence. Think your money is sitting safely in a bank vault. Think again. Banks lend your savings out to fuel the economy. Can all debt ever be repaid? Yes, because money circulates. A single $100 bill can clear thousands in sequential debts over time. There is no hidden creditor owning the world. The entire global economy isn't built on piles of physical cash. It's built entirely on trust.